Good morning, YouTube. This is Sister Light. I've had it. Okay, I love y'all. I love God's creation. I love the brethren and the sister and the animals, right? I love everybody, right? And so I want to relieve an ache, a pain, an ouch that we're having. It's called poverty. It's called not being able to pay your bills. It's called not being able to go out to eat. It's called not having money in your pocket. It's called poverty, and a lot of people have this problem. And I want to talk to you about the problem of not having enough, not being able to pay your bills, not having a place to live. All this stuff that's happening, all these knots. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all all have a wonderful opportunity. Y'all done heard my testimonies about tithing and giving and the miracles that God performed. I'm not special to the point that God won't do that for you. He will certainly do that for you if you ask, if you apply the laws. I learned along the way that there's something called spiritual laws. And it's like 1 + 1 = 2. If you do this, that automatically happens. God is faithful. God does everything he says he's going to do. So God is faithful. So if you do your part and God does his part, that equals success. That equals prosperity. I want y'all to know y'all all have an opportunity to cooperate with God. His Bible is full of promises. He makes a lot of promises to help out. And if we look to that Bible and look to the promises and find the laws, the spiritual laws like reaping what you sow. Whatever comes back to you is based on your giving. If you're a selfish person, you probably have a lot of lack. If you're not a tither, you probably have curses. What is curses? Things breaking, bills not being able to be paid, things being canceled, things being taken, things being put out. That's what it's all about. Curses. You get curses when you don't pay your tithes. So why should you live under bad luck and curses when you can live up hope and prosperity? So I want you to know it says in Malachi 3:10 to bring all the tithes and offerings into the storehouse that there be meat in my house. See, when I pour you out a blessing, you don't have room enough to receive. So God promises to bring us to open the windows of heaven. I live with the windows open. I live a joyous, exciting life because you never know what falls out the window. So sometimes I just catch things out the window all day. You can do that too. I swear to God, I love y'all, and it's true. You want to live an adventure, be a tither. Start giving God 10 cents out of every dollar. It says in Deuteronomy, God give us power to get wealth, to establish the covenant, right? Don't be a fool and say there is no God. Say, no, God gave me this job. He gave me the strength to get there and the mind to do the job and the paycheck that's coming. God gave me power to get this wealth. Now, what does God want from me? He wants you to give 10 cents out of every dollar to a place that's teaching about Jesus and saving souls. He wants you to take the money and help people go to heaven. So that's the deal. He gives you power to get wealth, and you give him 10 cents out of every dollar. That's powerful. I can tell you at times. Y'all heard the story about when my tithe was $3, and within 7 days I had 300. That song comes decimals and zeros. Whatever you give God, he multiplies and gives back. So you can start small. You can give a $1 off. I ain't never give anything under $1, but if somebody give you $10, if you earn $10, give God $1 out of that $10, and it's like putting a key in the door. You open the door, and they say, "Oh, that's an obedient servant. They faithful." And then he start doing stuff. Then he give you opportunity to make a little bit more money. Then you make a little bit more money. Then you give him 10 cents out of every dollar of that, right? Then now you live in the land of increase. Now he pleased with you. He's looking at you saying, "Oh, they so faithful. They didn't did it twice. Oh, they must really love me. Let me bless them. Let me open the windows." And then you just keep giving. You just rise like a mountain with God on your adventure. You catching things out the window. You pulling up to the drive-thru in heaven, getting your prayers answered by 2 o'clock. You got to start at 5, though. You want that 2 o'clock delivery. You got to start seeking them at 5 to get the 2 o'clock delivery. And don't show up if you don't show up. You might not get it to 7 or 8, but if you get up at 5, you get all your prayers answered by 2 o'clock. I'm sorry, I just want to tell you that about prosperity. Even when I was on crack, I was giving. My crack was funded. I had sponsors, I had people paying for it all the time. So I was tithing. open the window. Like, he wasn't too mad about what I did with the money, but he kept giving me the money because he knew I needed it. I was biting fingernails and not eating stuff like that, so I had to eat something. I just ate crack. I'm about 15. I was like, I didn't have an appetite for any kind of food, anything else. Occasional bath and a burn. Watch this, y'all. No joke. Watch this there with that. I'm so stupid. I used to be foolish. I'm full of wisdom now. But when I was a foolish, so stupid crackhead, watch what I did. I needed a perm body. You know, we was waiting for the drug dealer to come, right? It took a long time. I stopped perming my hair, put all the perm in my hair, right? She showed up. The perm stays in my hair. I was trying to figure out. The thing say wash out in 18 minutes. I've been waiting for him for an hour and a half. I wonder if the perm is working. It's at 18 minutes. So he shows up, so I wash most of the perm out, right? No neutralizer, no shampoo, nothing, just wash perm on. Then we go on the bench for about 4 or 5 days at a friend's house. Come back to say, oh, that's right, I was washing my hands. Let me open it. It was in the sink. All my hair was in the sink. Big old 5-inch patch in the back going. Because I couldn't decide whether to wash the perm out or to take a hit. I decided to take a hit. My head took a hit. Then submit, it quit. It left. All right, left. I had to wear a wig for about 6 months. I should have burned my hair instead of taking it. Okay, back to the topic. I want y'all to know y'all can come out of y'all lack, okay? So be smart. Don't be stupid, right? God put you here. There's spiritual laws. He wants you to be successful. Start applying the laws immediately. Anybody that's lacking, make $1. Do something, make any kind of money. Take 10 cents out of $1. I suggest Joyce Meyer Life and the Word, because they're doing a lot. But find somewhere you know that they're teaching about Jesus and people getting saved and going to heaven, and you can give it to them. That's just the place that I choose to give. Joyce Meyer Ministries, because they got Hand of Hope, where there's water wells and food and villages and stuff like that. And then they have the part with the medical. They have medical there. They have doctors there. Then they have Project Girl, where they do sex trafficking, delivering people for sex trafficking. They have a house, a big place. It's like a hospital in Los Angeles. It's for homeless people and drug addicts and stuff to get their lives together. So they're preaching the gospel, and they're in like 155 countries. So Joyce Myers has been my parent since 1991, and she teaches me about myself. She teaches me about God. She teaches me about the devil, and she teaches me about the Bible. So I've been learning a lot since I've been following Joyce Meyer's ministry. If you want to know how to operate in all those different areas, get understanding, I encourage you to watch Joyce Meyer Ministry. She comes on 7 o'clock on Lifetime. She is my spiritual mom. I love her, and you can learn a lot from her, okay? So get some money in your hand and give God 10 cents. And that turns the key, and then you start coming out of poverty, okay? I want all y'all to come out of poverty. Give your way out of poverty. 10 cents out of every dollar, and it'll make you holler. God will give you money every hour. He'll give you some power. He'll give you $1. He'll make you holler. Give God 10 cents out of every dollar. Bye.